Thneedville is a busy city with little nature. The streets have hardly any plants or flowers, all the vegetation is made of plastic. The air they consume is sold in gallons, so citizens pay to breathe it. The sale of oxygen is dominated by the O'Hare Corporation, which shamelessly profits from the huge amount of pollutants consumed by humans. Ted is a teenager living the typical local life, which is monotonous and predictable. He is in love with his neighbor, Audrey. To see her every day, he always throws his ball at her house, only for her to answer the doorbell. Audrey tells him about the beauty of nature and reveals how much she loves trees. While having dinner with his family, Ted asks his mother how to find real vegetation, but the woman doesn't react well. The boy's grandmother, who has seen nature up close, tells him that there is someone who can help him with his goal. His name is Once Lur and he lives in a region that is banned and forbidden among the town's residents. Ted is interested in the story. Upon discovering the whereabouts of this unknown being, the boy gets on his motorcycle and rides out of town to find out who can help him. At the same moment, the security guards show the man that a teenager is about to leave town. Ted begins his journey and realizes that the land outside Thneedville is dark, dangerous and polluted. When he arrives at his destination, which is the street of the missing lorax, he realizes that there is only one house there, with 3 crooked floors. A mysterious, unkind man catches Ted with a mechanical hook and threatens him, but calms down when he discovers that the young man is only looking for information about the plants. Years ago, when he was still young, the old man left home to travel and create his invention, called Thneed, even without the support of his family. A few days later, with his donkey, he found a beautiful valley full of special creatures in a vast field of truffles. When he got there, he took his tools out of his bag and prepared to extract the natural resources of those mystical lands. The animals saw this and didn't like the idea at all, but they were quickly seduced by the marshmallows given to them and gave up trying to expel the human. However, the creatures realized what a big mistake they had made when Once Lur pulled out his axe to start the clearing. When the first stump was cut, a bolt of lightning tore through the sky and struck the tree stump. At the same moment, a mythical being was born. He was short, orange and with a big blonde mustache. His name was Lorax. The strange creature was the great guardian of the forest and was furious with the young man. So it demanded that the boy leave the place, but to no avail. He decided not to obey the Lorax's order because he didn't think the little thing was as powerful as it claimed to be. At this point, the man interrupts his story and asks Ted to come back the next day to hear the rest. The next day, his grandmother encourages him to continue his investigation and Ted prepares to return to the mysterious man's house. The boy then gets on his motorcycle and follows the same route as before, but this time he is stopped in his tracks by O'Hare and his men. The millionaire already knows all of Ted's plans, as he has been monitoring the teenager through the security system. Now he wants to know why a city dweller is so interested in nature. At that moment, the boy tries to change the subject, but O'Hare threatens him and orders him not to go back to Once